Officially funded 250K with Top Step. What is going on, Trader Studio? Welcome back to another video. So I'm just going to show you guys. am officially funded, like I just said, 250K, 50K accounts with Top Step. This is a tweet that I had made showcasing the email and the dashboard on Top Step. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you can see there, 5 accounts all passed. If you want to pause it and look at my stats here, you're more than welcome to. But I don't want to waste your time. I want to get right into the strategy. I just want to show you the trade that made me pass on Friday. That was when I took the trade. That's when I passed, which was yesterday, April 11th, 2025. So this is my chart layout. If you're brand new to the channel, I trade right before New York Stock Exchange Open, NYSE Open, which for me, where I am, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. So right here, this was on NQ. That's mainly what I trade. I do have all of my equity stuff right here. I've got gold, dollar. This right here is XRP, and then I've got the bond yields here. So I do look at all of these as I'm trading, and then one thing that I am doing as well is these are the top 8 in NAS. I'm going back and forth between the stocks, and I'm going back and forth between the companies, seeing how they're doing. If they're all shooting to the upside, then obviously I'm going to be looking for buys on NQ, and then vice versa. But I'm going to show you, just jump right into the trade Friday, make this video very quick. So what I'm looking for is my support and resistance zones. Let's go back to replay mode, and then full disclaimer, I do say this in a lot of my videos. It is replay mode. Obviously, the trade is going to work out, or I probably wouldn't be making this video. But like I said, full disclaimer, you can lose with this strategy. I have lost before in the past. Of course, it's part of trading. So just use proper risk management, be smart, and the strategy, it's made me successful. So let's get right into it. So I look for my support and resistance zones. So first I see this support right here. As you can see there, this is the lines that I had. I've got support there. And then I see this resistance right here. So I draw that. And then right here, I do see this resistance here. So what I'm looking for is a break of this support for sells or a break of this resistance for buys. Now, what I'm looking for is a break of these previous highs. Once it breaks the resistance, I don't just get in. I wait for one. I am looking at what these are doing. What's Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, Nvidia doing? And then if we get a break at this previous high, that's when I take the position. As soon as it breaks, I don't just get in. And then same thing here. If I got to break these previous lows in order to get into those shorts. So let's look and see what happened right at the 8:30 a.m. open. So as you can see, this is 8:25. Excuse me, one more candle. This is on a 5-minute time frame. As you can see here, we just kind of ping pong back and forth. This right here, it did break this previous low, but it was so quick I just couldn't get into it, and I'm happy I didn't because I would have taken a loss. So let's continue. So as you can see here, this is 5 minutes later. We are pushing up, and then I'm preparing to take buys. I see how bullish we are, so I'm waiting for this previous high to get broken. So let's see what happens. So as you can see here, we did break this previous high. Now I do know with this, the candle, as soon as we got up here, when this candle opened, it didn't come all the way up here and then go back down. It opened down and then it came back up. So that's when I took these buys. So as soon as we broke this previous high, I took these buys right here, and then I had a very tight stop loss just under this resistance. Now I want it to act as support. And then what I was targeting was this pivot point right here. So let's continue and see what happened. Boom, take profit hit. Very simple. I wasn't a little bit of drawdown, but my take profit got hit. I'm done for the day. I was funded. What a great day. Very simple, very easy. And then I did as well have it here on my, I made another tweet showing you this is what I had on the day 2731.44 times 5. What a great day. And then this was the exact trade. So I actually closed it just a little bit above this pivot point. Price action was moving super quick, and I did really need to hit this exact amount to pass, but I do hold to the pivot point, and then once price action gets to the pivot point, I don't close the whole trade. Normally, I'm going to take off. I'm using micros. I'm going to take off if I have, let's say, 10 micro contracts. I'm going to take off 5, 6, or 7, and then I'm going to leave 2 or 3 running. And then that's really what I'm trying to work on and get better at. It's from a book that I've been reading called The Best Loser Wins. You really want to be hopeful in these winning trades. You want to catch these giant moves. You don't want to get in, you get 68 points, and then the market runs 400 more points in your direction. You're going to feel FOMO regardless of how much money you made. So once I get to a pivot point, I'm closing partials and I'm letting it run. My mindset is either it's break even or we're going to catch a giant move. That's it. So that's really the strategy. Thank you guys so much for watching another Trader Studio video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.